So this week we're talking about Assassin's Creed, where they say nothing is true, everything is permitted. So hello and welcome to the City Vicar Show, and as we said, today we're talking about Assassin's Creed, and we have Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, which I like, I have to say. And what Assassin's Creed is, it's a stealth game. Now what a stealth game is, instead of going in there and smashing them to bits or blowing people up like in Doom or in like other shooting games, you have to sneak around and come up behind them and like either bop them on the head, or in the case of Assassin's Creed, use your hidden blade to kind of take them out. Andrew, Assassin's Creed, good or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's like Thief all over again, but assassination version.
Yeah, it's a kind of more gory version of Assassin's Creed, of Thief, where you go around bopping people on the head. So the thing we want to talk about with Assassin's Creed is the creed itself, which is nothing is true, everything is permitted. Now, in the game, they present that as the assassins are a kind of secretive order that go around and fight for the innocent. So they fight against the evil people who are in power. So the idea is that powerful people have created untrue things in order to control the little guy. But the people who really do know what's really going on are the assassins, and what they do is they go around and they basically take out or kill the people who are in power. Now, that's a very addictive story. That's a story that we all want to believe, because we want to believe that all the powerful people are clueless and we as individuals are actually good and true. Oh, Andrew just took out the camera with his nunchuckoos then. Thank you for that. Okay, he's got his nunchuckoos with him. So we want to believe, we really want to believe that we are good, and out there is the government or whatever who are actually in control, who tell us stuff that isn't true, but we're so clever we know it's not true, and therefore everything is permissible or permitted.
I always listen to what they say.
No, that's right. So if we think about the news, it's not surprising that this idea catches on, because if you watch the news, if you're anything like me, a lot of it, I have to be honest, I kind of don't believe. It's kind of fake news, a lot of it. A lot of it's sensationalised, a lot of it's got an agenda, and it's difficult to really understand what's going on in our world. So that idea that nothing is true seems to be believable. And also as well, it's sort of this idea that everything is true as well, that, you know, everyone's opinion must be equal, so therefore everything must be true. Which again, sounds good, because you think it's going to bring people together, but it kind of doesn't. And I'll tell you why. Because at the heart of goodness has got to be truth. Because in essence, that idea that nothing is true actually contradicts itself, because what they're saying is they believe actively in nothing. But there are some things that we all understand are true. So, Andrew, is killing people for fun bad?
Yes.
So that's true. Is beating up children for fun bad?
Yes.
Is stealing stuff that isn't yours bad?
Yes.
Finally, is running off with other women because we just fancy them good, or is it evil? Yeah. So there are things.
You're going to make any good points?
Well, alright, we'll do something. Is being kind to people who haven't got a lot of money a good thing to do?
Yes.
Right. Is playing with your children a good thing to do?
That sounds wrong, but yes.
Alright, is playing rugby with your son when he wants you to a good thing to do?
Yes.
Okay. So, what we're going to say though about this is, when you say nothing is true, everything is permitted,
What's permitted?
allowed to do things. So you're allowed to do everything, anything you want, because nothing is true. So, if you believe nothing is true, then everything is permitted. But is that a good thing?
Yes and no. Yes, no, maybe.
Would it be good if I was permitted to beat you up whenever I wanted to?
I have nunchucks, I think you'd lose.
Alright, if I was stronger than you and I could beat you up, would that be a good
You're
thing?
not stronger. You are stronger than me, though.
But if I was nasty and wanted to beat you up, would that be a good thing?
And if I didn't have nunchucks.
If you didn't have nunchucks.
No, that's bad.
That would be bad. So what we see is that truth and goodness are linked together. And what we really want to believe is nothing is true, because then we can do what we want. We want that on the surface, but deep down we don't. Now, finally, with Assassin's Creed, the thing to think about is
The new ones are rubbish.
The
That's
new
the
ones
thing
are
to think about. Because they're 18, so they're rubbish.
Yeah, Andrew's not allowed to play the new ones because they're 18s. But the thing to think about with Assassin's Creed is that it tells us that we can know better than everybody else. That the promise in the game is that we can be cleverer, better, have better judgment than anybody else. In Lent, we look into ourselves and we realise that although we like to think of ourselves as 100% good, what we find out is that there's parts of ourselves which can always need improvement.
It's like Batman.
Yeah, because we are naturally good, but sometimes we go against our nature and commit evil.
Like
So-
Batman.
Like Batman. So can we trust ourselves to be like the Assassins? No. So, we'll see you next time on the Silly Vicar Show.